Welcome to The American Dream, a national show that highlights real estate, lifestyle, and culture. I'm your host, Craig Sewing. Today's episode, we're going to go to the Big Apple, New York City, one of the greatest cities on the planet. We got a great show lined up for you. Picking up where we left off last week, let's get this show started right now.
Hands can be so weak.
We do it in the spirit of going against the grain of the negative media, giving inspiring information, and having people walk away from our show with something of value.
You're seeing a disruption in both the real estate and the mortgage space.
A lot of people are just not willing to put in the work.
What video does is that it demands an emotional response.
You know what I love about the show? It's totally unscripted.
Today's show is centered around New York City, the Big Apple, one of my favorite cities on the planet. But before we go there, The American Dream highlights what's happening in neighborhoods all across the country, including your own backyard. Let's go check out your first local market update.
Home to CEOs, entrepreneurs, doctors, attorneys, and more. Welcome to Linden Estates. I'm Kyle Schulze with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Ambassador Real Estate. Linden Estates has an eclectic mixture of architectural styles, from contemporary, traditional, Tuscan, colonial. But today we're going to take a look at the Lodge. And welcome to 13819 Cumming Street. This massive 7-bedroom home has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-car garage, 7 bedrooms, over 10,000 square feet. Welcome to the grand entrance of the Lodge. Ultra-high ceilings. It makes a really impressive entrance with this custom-made handrails, curved staircase. Just to the left of the entrance, you have the office off the main floor. Amazing ceiling detail up there, built-in cupboards, windows, just a really nice, quiet place to do your work from home, or just pay the bills. Also, right off the entry is the master bedroom and a second bedroom as well. Heated floors throughout the master and throughout the living space as well into the formal living room. Custom beams, stone fireplace, nice intimate setting, but still grand. Into the great room, again, stone fireplace, even more windows. Just the expansive views here are incredible. And into the kitchen of the great room, the massive curved island opening up to the living space of the home for entertaining your friends, family, plenty of prep space to have tons of people over for the holidays, and on to the next floor. Downstairs in the lower level, you have immediate access to the swimming pool, and right off of there, you have a casual hangout space. The current owners have set it up as a gym with a view of the backyard, but it's great to have a private entrance right off of the pool, at the bathroom, full laundry setup, shower, keep all of the mess in there, if you will. Here we have the 2-tiered basement living space, and just look at these ceilings. It does not even feel like a basement at all, has its own, almost a full kitchen, more entertainment space for all your friends and family. The pool table set up, poker table, ping pong, another bathroom, because you never have enough bathrooms. And another thing that I really like about how this home was designed is the architecture. Like I said before, it's called the Lodge. It's modeled after a super nice ski lodge, but yet it's neutral enough to work with almost any style for your furniture or your own specific design needs. Now, on to the top floor. See you in a minute. And on the second floor, have 4 additional generously sized bedrooms with walk-in closets and bathrooms. Who would not love this room? And from sitting way up here, again, incredible views. You can see downtown. On the oversized executive lot, the backyard is split up into two sections. I'm gonna call it Run and Splash. And obviously, right now the pool is covered because, well, it's cold and winter, but with winter comes the holidays. And one of my favorite parts about Linden Estates. After going to holiday pageants, my dad would pack up the family and we would drive around the neighborhood here and take a look at the lights. It's one of the things that the neighborhood's best known for. So after the sun goes down, let's drive around and show you what I'm talking about. We've checked out the house, the sun is down, the lights are on. Let's check out the show. Hope you enjoyed the holiday light tour and the home we were able to see. I'm Kyle Schulze, and this has been my first episode of The American Dream, and I look forward to seeing you next time.
Hi, JamieFlanagan, one of the power players of Omaha, and we are actually in Tiburon, the golf course community here in Gretna. Love this small town feel. Gretna hosts about 5,000 people as a community, and so we thought we'd check out the golf course. This would normally be open. Right now we get a sneak peek. The restaurant's not open because of the winter months and they're about to close here shortly. But normally this would be bustling. There'd be people on the patio. They host about a wedding every weekend, and I'd love to show you guys the patio and the great views it has to offer. So you can see the views out here are beautiful. That's actually where a lot of people get married. There's 27 holes of golf out here, known all over Omaha, and we're a quick drive into town as well as to the Nebraska Outlet Crossing, which is really close, one of my favorite places to go with the family and the kids to shop. And now I would love to take you guys over to one of our listings and check out a luxury home in the area. So here's one of the luxury listings that this neighborhood offers. It is a 6-bedroom, 5-bathroom, 1.5 story. Great for entertaining. I absolutely love that you don't feel like the home is overwhelmingly big, but really you've got 6 bedrooms here. So I will show you guys the catwalk upstairs, which is a great entertaining feature. As I mentioned, here is the catwalk. It's not just a catwalk though, it's a full loft. So it's great for when you guys have kids over, you get to entertain while you're enjoying downstairs, and even taking a look at the backyard, you'll see where we really like to spend our time. And oh my gosh, you guys, this is my favorite part of the entire house, the backyard. I absolutely love spending summer nights out by the fire. And this one is awesome because even in the winter, you can enjoy the hot tub, plenty of space to spread out and just enjoy each other's company no matter what time of year it is. So as you can see, this is seriously an entertainer's dream. So from the upstairs down here all the way to the basement, we've not missed a detail from an entertainer standpoint. We've got the pool table, amazing bar with quartz countertops, as well as the sports memorabilia, the Harley-Davidson bar stools. It's just a man cave down here that you can get away from everybody if you decided to. All right, guys, we checked out the golf course. We checked out an amazingly stunning home here in Tiburon, and that is episode 2 complete. We look forward to seeing you next time.
All right, today's show is about meeting the cast of the busiest city on the planet, the Big Apple. But before we do that, we're going to give you another local market update. Let's go check it out.
Hello, I'm Cassidee Reeve with the Reeve Group at MP Dodge. Branch, and I'm here for my second segment of the American Dream. Every year, my boys and I, we choose a charity to support, and this year we've chosen Project Harmony. So we've got some goodies that we're going to get together and put into some gift bags for people. You got it, buddy? And we're off to Project Harmony. I'll see you there. Okay, so we're here at Project Harmony. We are going to take a tour and see a little more about the organization that we're doing the donations for today.
Thanks for coming. I'm Angela Raber. I'm the Director of Communications here at Project Harmony. Let's start the tour.
Okay, thank you.
So oftentimes when people stop for a tour or to give a donation, they want to know, what is it that I can do? I am only one person. How can I really help you end child abuse? So as you see here on this wall, all these circles represent an individual or an organization, and it takes all of them coming together to end the cycle of child abuse. Now, Project Harmony is the largest child advocacy center, or I should say one of the largest child advocacy centers in the country. And not because Omaha, Nebraska has more abuse than anywhere in the country, but because of the level of collaboration that we have here on one campus. So this is one of three forensic interview rooms that we have here at Project Harmony. So this is where a child will come and they will share what has happened to them with one of our specially trained forensic interviewers. And we want to make sure that we get their story 100%. We let the child know that this is where the healing begins. So this is one of two medical exam rooms that we have here at Project Harmony. The medical exam is important because it gives that child some education and reassurance that everything's going to be okay, that they're not broken. And then also in the medical exam room, we utilize a lot of art throughout Project Harmony. This mural on the medical wall, as pretty as it is, it also helps them be able to see where a child is developmentally. So can you identify the colors in the parrot? Can you pick out the animals on the wall? How many animals? Can you count? How many animals can you count? So this is our triage center. So if it's determined unsafe for a child to go back home, they will come to the triage center. The triage center is run by the Child Saving Institute here in Omaha. And oftentimes, if children are removed, they don't have the opportunity to go home and get their belongings. So we do have a closet that's set up kind of like a store, and that's where the smiles really happen, because so often children are conditioned into believing that we're the bad guys, and that if they tell what has happened, then it's going to break up the family and they're going to take you away from mom and dad. But when they walk into this closet and see that they can pick out some brand new clothes, a backpack with toiletries and hygiene items, they realize that we are on their side and we do care about them. And so everything you see in that store or everything you see in that closet is 100% donated by the community. And again, this is where we really need that community support. We can't do this alone.
Well, Angela, I cannot tell you how much I appreciate your time today and giving me a tour of the facilities.
Absolutely.
I cannot believe how much I learned, and I just feel really proud to be a part of a community that embraces such a fantastic facility. And as kind of a way of saying thank you, I've actually got my boys here with me today, and we've got a little something for you.
Thank you.
You bet. I'll be right back. Okay.
You guys did a big thing today. You made some children really happy. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you again, and thank you to my viewers at home for being with me here on my second episode of The American Dream. We'll see you next time. Yay!
From small businesses to Fortune 500 companies, Omaha continues to be a hub for economic growth. Today, we are going to talk to two business owners, one that works from home and an entrepreneur, and the second, a large company who also started from their home, and we're going to see how Omaha has helped them out. Now we are at the home of Carolyn Sutton and her PR company. Let's go inside and see where she works. We are now inside Carolyn's home, which also is her business. So Carolyn, tell us a little bit about what you do.
Yes, so I own Carolyn Sutton PR. I've owned it for 10 years now, and we moved from a larger market to Omaha about 7 years ago, and it has been awesome for my business and for my family. We love Omaha, and it gives us an opportunity to grow my business here locally, but also on a national level. The Omaha community is looking for strong PR firm to help them grow their businesses, which is what I'm here to do. And being able to work from home keeps me extremely efficient. It keeps my family a priority, and it helps me grow my business from a national level as well.
Now we are in one of Carolyn's favorite workspaces, her kitchen. So Carolyn, tell us a little bit about your flow, especially in the mornings in the kitchen, and also just how Omaha has really helped you grow your business.
Absolutely. In my business, it's super important for me to stay up on the news, whether it's newspaper or TV. So in the morning, I like to start off here with my coffee, go through my newspapers, catch up on some of the national TV shows that are happening. The kitchen itself is such a big, bright workspace, and it inspires me to keep going. And in Omaha, you have 4 seasons. So whether it's sunny outside, whether it's snowing, it always kind of keeps me warm in here and kicks off my day to a great start.
So the neighborhood here offers so many different types of homes and lots of variety in the different rooms they have. And I think when you saw this property, you knew this was going to be a great workspace for you.
Absolutely. Our family is growing, and we wanted to find a house that was going to grow with us in the long term, which also meant that I needed my own separate office space. So when we walked through this house, this room really spoke to me. It's bright, it's inspiring. I can see all areas of outside. It really immediately was like, this is going to be my office space.
Well, thank you, Carolyn, for joining us. I really appreciate it, and we're so proud of all you've done growing your business from home. And now we're going to go check out another business who they actually started in their home as well, but have grown it to such a large company and such a fun environment that their employees actually don't want to go home. Now we are at Builder Trend, which is one of Omaha's fastest growing companies, over 500 employees that started with 3 guys in their basement. Dan, one of the co-founders, is one of those 3 guys, and we're gonna go talk to him inside. Let's go. Now we are with one of the co-founders, Dan Houghton. And Dan, tell us a little bit about how you started this business and how it's just grown into such a mega producing company.
Yeah, so we are actually about to start our 14th year of business, which is pretty wild. Wow. So I was in my early to mid 20s when we started this company. I started with 2 of my really good friends. And our goal was to solve a problem that we saw in the construction industry. And so if you think about somebody that's building a home or doing any kind of construction project, there's this miscommunication that goes on in the project. So we're helping our clients manage their business, communicate with people, and so it started with 3 of us, and now there's 550 of us here, so it's pretty wild.
So businesses like this are really attracting people not only from Omaha to stay and thrive here, but also you're attracting people and bringing it into the Omaha community to work, which is great for our city.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, so I think Omaha is one of those places that you need a reason to come here in a lot of cases, but it's once you get here, you really find out what makes the city great, and it's the music scene, it's the restaurant scene, it's affordability, it's a great place to raise a family, and so we have been seeing a larger increase as our footprint's gotten larger and people know more about our company. We're recruiting people from the East Coast to the West Coast. We're getting a lot of boomerangs. So, maybe somebody was from central Nebraska, moved away, and now they want to get back closer to home. So we're catching a lot of those folks.
Well, thank you, Dan, for letting us tour your amazing facility and the way it's been growing. Where do you see the growth for you in the next, say, 10 or 15 years?
Well, that's a long way out, but we are really a people-driven business. So, we obviously make a product, but we can't make that product without people. So our focus is going to continue to build this team and, grow and build better products for our customers, and hopefully if we continue to do what we've been doing the last 5 or 10 years, we should be in pretty good shape the next 5 or 10 years.
Awesome. Well, we're proud to have you here in Omaha, and we love what you do for our community.
Thank you. All right.
Well, that was a fun way to wrap up this episode of The American Dream. Thank you for joining me, and we'll see you next time.
All right, let's dive into our storyline. As a creator of The American Dream, this one really hits home with me. I love New York City. I used to live there. Today, what you're going to see are all the nooks and crannies, the neighborhoods that make this one of the most vibrant cities in the world. Let's go check out New York City right now.
You're not just selling an apartment, you're selling a lifestyle.
It means so much to me to help build the community.
I can safely say I know pretty much everybody that will walk past here.
A neighborhood that's loaded with history. Brotherhood Synagogue, which dates back to 1859 and served as a stop on the Underground Railroad.
Soho, so unique, truly colonized by artists in the 1980s.
Very residential, has a very homey feel, and beautiful architecture like you'll see on these buildings.
I look forward to showing you those amenities. The building is cool as hell.
I'm Alessia Andrade, your host for the American Dream New York.
She's really going to show us the heart of New York City.
Join me as I explore the most magical city in the world.
We're really going to show the entire city.
There's a lot more we want to show you.
Brooklyn, downtown, uptown, east side, west side, Harlem, Queens.
Welcome to the American Dream, New York. I now stand in front of another New York City landmark, the Oculus. Let's go inside. I am now inside the one and only, the Oculus. Let's check it out. As we leave the Oculus, you can see right across the street these hardworking people building the American dream as we speak. After the tragedy of 9/11, the changes to this area have truly been remarkable. This area has been memorialized and has been reestablished as one of downtown's hotspots.
Hi, it's David Rosen with Douglas Elliman Real Estate. Since 2012, each and every year, I've been recognized as one of the top real estate brokers by the Wall Street Journal here in New York City. I sell homes from Brooklyn through Harlem. Most of my clients come from a vast referral network. They include people in the entertainment industry, professionals like lawyers and doctors, and research scientists, and we help them find their homes. Helping people find their dream home is my American dream. I love it when someone walks into a home and they can tell that this is where they're going to make their lives for the foreseeable future. It's also their most important asset, and I couldn't be more honored to help them.
I'm Steve Dawson.
And I'm Rob Varvero with Compass.
And we're here today in the West Village. I love this neighborhood. It's a quintessential New York neighborhood with townhouse blocks, cobblestone streets, and is one of the most protected landmark neighborhoods in the city. It really embodies old New York and is a great community.
And it is a great community that's really built around a lot of local spots. Some of my favorites are the Corner Bistro, the Waverly Inn, and Cafe Cluny. The West Village is about community, it's about family, it's about the fabric of the overall neighborhood.
The American dream to us is helping people find their place in the world. We've built a team of agents who really help and strive to make that dream come true for our clients. It's a real community and a family, and we want to show you this season what it's all about.
I'm Jeff Adler.
And I'm Marie Espinal, and we are the Espinal Adler team.
We're in the top 1% at Douglas Elliman here in New York City, and we've sold over $1 billion together of real estate in New York City.
And today we're bringing you to one of the most iconic neighborhoods in New York City, where arguably the American dream began. We're in Soho, currently on Crosby Street. So one of the reasons that makes Soho so unique and special to the American dream is that it all began in the 1950s and really truly colonized by artists in the 1980s. And you could buy a loft for as little as $30,000, $40,000, and it was essentially starving artists trying to achieve their own dreams. Right behind us at 30 Crosby, a unit just closed in October of 2019 for $8 million. And I think when you think about the trajectory of where the neighborhood started and where it is now, it defines the American dream.
Together we complete that puzzle for our customers, so when we do it successfully, when we do a close and we get to that table and we settle a deal and a transfer, it's really satisfying because we know that we've done right by them and we know they're going to be happy, and it sounds corny, but we really enjoy doing the right thing.
Tribeca is one of New York City's oldest neighborhoods, but it also contains some of the city's newest and tallest architecture. This hip, handsome area known for its architecture and cobblestone streets is also one of the city's most desirable neighborhoods, lined with trendy boutiques and world-famous restaurants.
Welcome to Tribeca. This is the neighborhood I call home. I've lived here for the past 15 years with my wife, my 5 kids, and I know this neighborhood like the back of my hand. There's not one street I don't know. I know everybody on the street, from the schools to the playgrounds. This is Tribeca, which is one of the most unique and special neighborhoods, and that's why I live here. My name is Danny Davis. I work for the Corcoran Group in New York City. I've been in the business for 25 years, have consistently ranked in the top 1% nationwide per the Wall Street Journal, have sold in excess of $1.4 billion in sales over my time in the industry, and I love what I do. Though I'm not a native New Yorker, I'm still a Philly boy in my heart. I have lived here for most of my adult life, since I was 18 years old. From my college days to where I am today. Married nearly 20 years, 5 kids later, and I live in my neighborhood of Tribeca, which has really become my American dream. There's nothing better for me when I meet that family or that individual who is looking for a neighborhood to live in. And when I actually find that perfect home, whether on market, off market, and I just see that smile on their face, and I know at that moment, I've won.
Hi, I'm Matthew Mackay.
And I'm Ben Dixon.
And we're the Mackay-Dixon team at Douglas Elliman Real Estate.
We're also Real Trends Top 100 in New York.
And ranked in the top 1% of Douglas Elliman agents nationwide.
And today we're giving you a tour of Gramercy Park.
Right behind me is Gramercy Park, which dates back to 1832. It's one of Manhattan's only private parks, situated in a neighborhood that's loaded with history and amazing architecture.
Right behind me is 34 Gramercy Park East. The building is Renaissance revival with Victorian influences. Not only is it Manhattan's oldest cooperative building, it was also home to James Cagney and Margaret Hamilton, who is also known as the Wicked Witch of the West.
And right across the street from 34 Gramercy Park East is the Brotherhood Synagogue, which dates back to 1859 and served as a stop on the Underground Railroad. For many, the American dream means freedom and opportunity. For many others, it means the chance to own their own home.
At the Mackay-Dixon team, we help New Yorkers do just that by combining over 20 years of Manhattan real estate experience with our love for New York City.
Hey, it's Michael Shappett with Compass. I am Manhattan's former Realtor of the Year. My wife says, former Realtor of the Year? Who cares? And I say, once an Academy Award winner, always an Academy Award winner.
We are on the Sea Glass Carousel down in Battery Park. This is a magical, romantic, whimsical sort of place that, quite frankly, is one of the secret hidden gems of Manhattan. Going here on a date, bringing a child here, it's just fun. I would encourage people to explore the hidden gems of Manhattan, find out what nobody knows about, and enjoy, take advantage. There's nobody here. Come on down.
Hi, my name is Richard Hottinger from the Corcoran Group. I'm here to introduce you to one of my favorite neighborhoods, Flatiron. It is what the real center of New York is. You are 10 minutes from the best locations, best restaurants that are not already located here. Historically, this has been a celebrity hotspot. You've had celebrities like Jennifer Lopez, lives 1 block away. You have Giselle and Tom Brady right down the street here. You also have Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos, who bought here recently at a $53 million price tag. You can understand why the desire of this. It's very residential, has a very homey feel, and beautiful architecture like you'll see on these buildings, and mixed with some of the most amazing skyscrapers in New York. New York City is one of the fastest paced cities in the world. You don't experience the energy or any of the experiences that you do anywhere else. I grew up in Switzerland. It's a very different climate over there. It's very slow moving and very calm. New York has provided me with the experience and opportunities to make me thrive. I'm so grateful to live in New York. I wouldn't change it for any other city in the world.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh.
Good evening, American Dream. Thank you so much for taking this journey with me through New York City, pursuing my American dream.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
As I sit here in this cozy igloo at Rockefeller Center, one of the most iconic holiday landmarks in the entire world, I realize that pursuing the American dream is about helping others achieve their goals and aspirations, whatever they may be. Thank you for taking this journey with me, your host Alessia, through New York City, pursuing my American dream. Good evening, happy holidays, and see you next time.
For the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride on a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh.
Follow us this season as we showcase the brokers in New York City. There's a lot more we want to show you.
I'll be the first to fight now that I have spoken and knock you out. Gonna make it burn, gonna throw it down. Cause this time I'm on fire, fire, whoa, fire, fire, whoa, fire, fire,
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's episode of The American Dream and highlighting your own neighborhood. Look, when we started this show, it was about combating negative media. And we did that with real stories, not a reality show, but a real show highlighting real estate, lifestyles, neighborhood, culture. Hope you enjoyed today, and you can be ready for a great year of 2020, highlighting neighborhoods all across the country with this positive message. Thank you to our viewers. Thank you to our sponsors. That's all for today. Cheers, The American Dream, and we'll see you next week.